When you want to pass another vehicle, you shouldn't be whispering to yourself Clint Eastwood's immortal words in Dirty Harry. Do you feel lucky? Properly executed passing requires two characteristics: good judgment and the ability to make decisions rapidly. When traveling at 55 miles per hour, look for a gap of 10 to 12 seconds in the oncoming traffic in order to safely pass another vehicle traveling at that speed. Gauging this takes experience and judgment, as does noticing the road and weather conditions and the existence of side roads. The ability to make a decision rapidly is another requirement in passing. Hesitate, and the window of opportunity will vanish. In a few seconds, you must evaluate if it is safe to pass and if you have enough room for both you and the vehicle behind you to properly adjust speed. On highways and roadways with multiple lanes, passing is permitted when a broken white or yellow line separates the lanes. On some freeways, passing other vehicles while in a carpool or high occupancy lane is permitted. A diamond symbol on the pavement separates this lane from regular lanes. It is appropriate to pass when the line marking is a broken yellow or white line. If it is a single or double solid yellow line, it is illegal to pass. On two-lane roadways, a broken yellow line on your side of the road allows you to overtake on the left side of the road. Remember, the lane you are using to pass is the lane for oncoming vehicles. On freeways, it is forbidden to cross over the double parallel line separating a carpool lane in order to pass another vehicle. On two-lane roadways, you must not pass another vehicle if the yellow line on your side of the road is solid. It indicates a hazard ahead, such as a corner. Disregarding such signs may prove fatal for you and other vehicles. Always recognize line markings to avoid tickets and, more importantly, crashes. At 55 miles per hour, you will travel over 800 feet in 10 to 12 seconds. So will an oncoming vehicle. That means you need over 1,600 feet to pass safely. It is difficult to judge the speed of oncoming vehicles. They do not appear to be moving as quickly as they really are. If you can see a vehicle moving closer to you, it is probably too close for you to start to pass. The answer to validation question number 23 is B. You should never pass another vehicle when approaching or driving on the brow of a hill or a blind curve. You cannot see if a vehicle may be coming down the hill or around the curve from the opposite direction, leaving you insufficient time and space to get out of the way. When climbing steep hills outside business and residential areas, you are permitted to overtake another vehicle traveling at 20 miles per hour or less if your vehicle is capable of traveling at least 10 miles per hour faster and capable of completing the maneuver within a quarter of a mile. Do not pass when you come within 100 feet of an intersection or railroad crossing. The vehicle you are passing restricts your view of other vehicles or a train. If you come within 100 feet of a bridge, viaduct, or an abutment and your view is obstructed, you may not pass. An abutment is the structure that supports the end of a bridge, while a viaduct is another word for a bridge. There are certain situations where passing is very risky, and it is better not to try to pass. Trying to overtake a long line of vehicles can expose you for too long to oncoming traffic. This is too risky. Refrain from passing another driver who is slowing down and/or indicating that he or she wants to turn right. It may be one of those times when a driver signals right and then unexpectedly turns left. Likewise, refrain from passing when the driver in front is looking at street signs and holding you up. Until you know which way he or she is going, hold back. Do not pass on a two-way roadway if there is an oncoming vehicle. It is too difficult to judge its distance and speed. Wait until it is safe for you and oncoming vehicles before you pass. If the vehicle ahead of you is traveling at or close to the speed limit, you should not try to overtake it. Remain behind the vehicle. You would have to exceed the speed limit significantly to pass the vehicle. That is not only illegal but also dangerous, as you could lose control of your vehicle. Don't try to pass unless you can see at least 1/3 of a mile down the road. When you can't see around a bend or over a hill, you should assume there is an oncoming vehicle about to appear. Along the same lines, if you cannot complete your pass before you reach a no passing zone, wait for a clear stretch of road. A no passing zone means some hazard exists that prohibits passing. Relax until you are through the zone.